So, hi there. I decided to come to you all tonight because I want to speak about suicide and ways to be aware of somebody who may be suicidal and ways to possibly cope with it if you lose somebody who's suicidal. Um, I just currently lost somebody who was a best friend at one time in my life. Um, she just died. And I was very close to this person, and I want to speak about how suicide is selfish. And sometimes for bipolar people, different personality disorders, mental issues, mentally challenged people suffer from wanting to commit suicide a lot. I mean, I know I've been there and done that. I've attempted it many times. Um, Probably would have been successful if I hadn't been found. But when we're thinking that way, we don't stop and think about who we're leaving behind and who and how they're going to deal with it once we're gone. Like my mother, for instance, she is my best friend. She's my everything. And she's pretty much all I got as far as the long run. And I know she would be devastated if I took my life. Um, I try to fight the urge, and some people I know, the demons are stronger and they win, and people lose loved ones due to the act of suicide. Now, is there any proper way to recover from it? No. But I will tell you that this past couple of days after losing my friend, I've even got her name tattooed on my leg, and I look at it and I think to myself, why? You know, um, it's beyond me why people, you know, don't want to live and just try to find happiness. And I mean, here I'm saying that, and I just said I have tried to commit suicide before too, but I guess after like the effects of now two best friends that were my best friend at one point in my life being gone has opened my eyes. And one way that, for instance, with me, that I wanted you guys to be aware of people who are in trouble. They tend to isolate. Um, don't want people around them that are normally around them. Weight loss, different appetite, you know, feelings, um, possibly self medicating with drugs or alcohol or whatever like that, promiscuity. That's a lot of stuff that you can look for that usually can lead up to. I just see a bright light flash. Um, that's a lot of stuff that can lead up to suicide. Um, I know that it is a selfish choice because of the fact of what you do to other people. Even if you don't have somebody, you still have God, and He's the one that's going to be there no matter what. And I mean, I fight it on a daily basis, but I will tell you, if you're somebody who thinks about suicide and think it's the only way out, I can tell you it's not. Um, Happiness lies at the other end of the tunnel for most people. Uh, you're never alone. I mean, there are suicide prevention hotlines. There are, groups, stuff like that you can attend if you're feeling low. But I just want everybody to know that's fought the urge or has lost somebody to suicide that it gets better. It it really does. It'll get better, and when it does get better, it's it's not ever forgotten. It's an act that is never forgotten, but it's more bearable. It's more easy to you know go out and do things without thinking, you know, getting so depressed because the person's not there with you. Um, you just got to really keep your mind busy and keeping a different crowd around. I mean, a crowd around that's always positive, it helps. If you're around people who are negative or you're around people who are using drugs, substances, stuff like that, you're not going to get better, unfortunately. The self medication part, after being a recovered addict, it's hard for me after this last person that just committed suicide. It is hard for me not to go self medicate and try to not feel the pain. But I will tell you guys, the pain's still going to be there when you come down, so it doesn't really help. It's not worth it. I mean, I'm 42 years old, and I keep thinking, do I really want to wake up the next day? But the answer's got to be yes, because I personally believe that's the ultimate sin that God doesn't forgive. But I will say this, you're not alone. If you feel alone, get a cat or a dog. They're always great to have around, and they're the most innocent little creatures, and they will never hurt you. Um, I just wanted to come on and kind of speak about suicide and everything, and I think I'm going to be getting off now because I need to go get a drink. I got dry mouth. But I just want everybody to know you're never alone. If you feel like you're alone, call your local suicide hotline if they have one that's local, or call the big suicide prevention hotline. Um, Schedule a therapy session. Get evaluated. Go to the nearest hospital if it's something serious, and they can work you into getting a place like for 7 days. Where they can work with you and get you on the right medication. And if you've lost anybody to suicide, um, please be aware that the light will shine again. I can assure you. It may take a while and it may be really hard, but I promise you that the light will shine again. And when it does, you can look up at the light and know that that's your person shining down on you. And that's what I got to keep thinking too. This last loss was a bit hard on me, and it was just a couple days ago. So this is driving me to be a person of trying to be there for anybody that needs that kind of help with either substance abuse and recovery or mentally challenged, with issues that you feel like you can't beat. Um, Again, please know that your body is a temple, and the temple, don't kill it. You know, God put us here. God doesn't make mistakes, and He didn't start with you. So, y'all have a blessed night. God bless you all. And remember, God loves you, and so do I.